Day 85. Never thought I would do this ever in my life. Day 85 with no adult videos, no masturbating, hashtag quotations jacking off, no sex, no releasing my seminal fluid. Or semen, as they say. Now, why would anyone do this? You know, I'm gonna tell you my journey. I came from an addiction, an adult video addiction. I used to jack at least 5 times a day at you know, when I had nothing to do. And I definitely see how that played a role in my social anxiety. I definitely see how that played a role in my self-image, how I hated the way I looked. I hated the way that I thought. I didn't like myself. I was depressed. I had all that negative emotion inside of me, and I didn't know where it was coming from. I thought that was my reality until I started figuring out more of this. I think I started early as 12 years old. And I really started to become conscious of, okay, this could be a problem by the age of like 25, 26. So that's why I popped into this journey, because I saw stories and I saw the health benefits, mental, physical, and spiritual, what it can do for a man. And that's when in my last relationship, when it ended, I decided to really 100% commit to this. So it's been 85 days. 85 days ago, I made the decision, you know what, I'm going to do this. Nothing. Just monk mode, monk status. So I noticed 7 benefits that stood out to me on these 85 days. First benefit is the energy. The first 2 weeks were probably the hardest. I think it's definitely the hardest for males to pass that 7 to 14 days. A lot of people relapse on those days. And when I got past that, I noticed something. I noticed this shift in energy in me. And it was just so much, I didn't know what to do with it. So I said, you know what? And I was watching videos, it says, put it somewhere. Put this energy that's building up inside of you and put it somewhere. Because if you're not using it, what's the point? People do this to transmute this energy into your goals. I was like, you know what? Let's start working out. Let's start killing it. And it was crazy because I'm usually, all my life I've been on and off with working out. And I've been consistent. Push-ups, I've been hitting weights. I've never hit weights like this ever in my life. I'm a skinny dude. Still working on myself, of course. But other than that, there's just so much. I do get tired, don't get me wrong, I'm human, I'm physical, I'm limited physically. I do get tired, but throughout the day, it's this burst of energy, this burst of liveliness, it's truly a blessing. Benefit number 2, the rain fog. All my life, it seemed like my brain was going 25%, like this extra slow, right? I remember at times at work, I'll be in these meetings and we'd be sitting for like 30 minutes explaining something, and they'd be like, Justin, what do you think about that? And I'd be like, I don't know what the fuck we just talked about. It was literally that bad. I couldn't even focus in school. I think it had to do with like diet and stuff. You know, I did obviously shift my diet, so that did help a little bit. But with this, I've seen a huge shift, a huge just stride in the way my brain works now. It is clear. You're as clear as day, and there are times where I don't even have to think to talk. It just flows out, and it feels like I'm speaking poetry at times. Benefit number 3. I know a lot of people do this. You jump on this bandwagon for this exact reason. It's for the ladies. Hey, yeah. All my life I've been pursuing women. I was actually addicted to sex for quite some time, for like 4 to 5 years, going out every single weekend, partying, going to hook up with chicks and stuff, doing stuff that I'm not technically proud of looking back, but it's part of my journey, and I take lessons from that. Since I was pursuing women, now that I've gone on this, I'm not pursuing women at all, but when I am interacting with them, I see difference. I see this magnetism that is drawing them to me in little subtle ways, like women always wanting to be near me, always trying to find ways to take a look at me, as I'm conscious of it. And like, for example, some woman that I know, never really talked to her, and then the moment I give her light of day, she's been following me around and just trying to start conversations with me. And I notice women are trying to really hold eye contact with me, being a little more touchy-feely, and it's different. Definitely different, and it's definitely a little little boost to my ego a little bit, but yeah, that's awesome too. Benefit number 4, probably my favorite right here, is my connections. The way I can bond with my family now, the way I can get closer to my friends, my family, and even strangers. How easy it is for me to just be open and vulnerable and establish rapport with people is truly beautiful. I've never got this deep of connections with people ever in my life. I might say this is where I want to be. I know there's different levels to this, and the more I hold this in, the more deeper my connections start to rise. So that is also another benefit. Benefit number 5. This one was probably the most crazy one that I think was my perceptions on women. As I was watching adult videos all my life, I noticed that, looking back on it, the way I viewed women was weird. When I saw an attractive woman, the first thing that came into my mind was a sexual thought. It's like, man, I would fuck that. She's bangable. I wonder how she is in bed. Now, how am I supposed to make a connection with this woman? How am I supposed to make her feel comfortable if all I'm thinking about is fuck, I just want to fuck you? It's harder. And as I started getting off and stopped touching myself and stopped watching those videos, I think around day 40, I really saw a switch. That the way I viewed women was, oh wow, she's beautiful, she's attractive. I wonder how I can connect with her. I wonder if she has a sense of humor. I wonder if she's a positive human being. I wonder if she meditates. I wonder if she's into the same things that I like. That shift was so important. Because I start to see that even though like I'm attracted to some girls and I do talk to them, I'm not trying to pursue, it's easier to establish connections with those women. Even random girls that I meet, random women that I meet, whether it's at work or whatever, it's easy to establish connections with them, to build rapport, to be on that same level and to really vibe with each other. Benefit number 6, I have drive. I've never had drive in my whole life, and it feels awesome to know and to want to do something, to work out, to write down my goals, to be organized, to move my relationships forward, to work on my goals. All this stuff, like I'm doing every single day now. I'm not doing it to my fullest potential, and I'm really tapping into my potential now. But the more I hold this vital energy inside of me, the more I abstain from going to have sex and to touch myself and look at those adult videos, the more drive that I feel in my veins. I think you see it in my eye too. The last benefit, last but not least, number 7, is my confidence and the way I express myself. I'm expressing myself on a whole new level. I'm usually shy. I've been a shy kid all my life. I can express myself with people that I'm comfortable with. Now, when I'm meeting strangers, when I'm meeting new people, friends of friends, there is a bit of hesitation, but now I'm pushing through that hesitation. I'm showing my full personality, my sense of humor of who I am as a person, who Justin is. And the way that I carry myself is the most confident I've ever been in my life. And I know the more I hold this stuff in, the more confident, the more expressive that I'm going to be. And let me tell you, I feel amazing. I feel free. I feel light. I feel like heaven on earth. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. We're about to wrap up this video. And I also wanted to say that I set a goal for myself to go a whole year, 365 days of no adult videos, no masturbating, no sex. I did tell myself if I do connect with a woman, obviously she has to be amazing. Hey. She has to be okay with this. She has to respect what I'm doing. She has to respect the journey that I'm on. And if she wants to engage, in sexual activity, it cannot be sex. It has to be making out or second base or whatever we agree on, because I know how tempted I would be if I get sexual. So there it is, y'all. Thank you for watching. Thanks for watching one more time, and there'll be more videos out, and y'all have a blessed day.